So in this session, we are going to talk about in a very conspicuous way. Conspicuous means in a very, short way. Conspicuous means to sum up. So in this session, we are talking about the conspicuous of the poem, that is the prayer. So far as the theme of this poem is concerned, the poem is about the Reformation as well as the spiritual connection. The poet is beseeching to his God, the poet is urging to his God for the reformed life, and he is urging his God for the, unwavering blessings. He wants his connection with the God to be very strong because he do not want to live a mediocre life. That is why there is metaphorical expression in the poem at the very outset that he is urging for the nectar of knowledge. He says that without knowledge I cannot live my life, I cannot dwell in ignorance, as ignorance is very threatening for life. Because it thwarts you, because it stops you, it do not allow you to know what is wrong and what is right. That is why he is asking for the nectar of knowledge. The poet, or I would like to say the tone of the poem is very, spiritual tone, because the poet is urging his God for the unwavering bond with his Almighty. He do not want his God to abandon him, to desert him. He says that I am not worried about the people if they desert me. I am not worried about the other people if they try to abandon me. No, this doesn't matter to me. But I want you to be with me all the time. Because I want to make the life, this limited life, I want this life to be very reformed life. So that, so that I inspire my people, so that I help them. That is why philanthropy is also the theme of this poem. He wants to be philanthropist because he is thinking in terms of welfare of the society. He also wants to work for the welfare of the society, and that is why he is urging from his God to keep him on the right track. He do not want to get distracted. He do not want to get astray. The poet is wishing for so many things. The poet is wishing for so many things. Let me tell you, he is not wishing for materialistic life. He is not begging for luxury life. He is begging for the solace of, solace. He is begging for the peace of mind. He is begging, for the sagacious life. He wants to be knowledgeable person, and he says that he wants to utilize this knowledge for the reformation of the society. He also wants to reform his society. That is why he is urging his God to keep him on the right track. Because this is bound to happen. Temptations are bound to happen. We are all the time surrounded by the temptation, and these temptation leads us to what? Distracts us. These temptation distracts us, and these temptations sometimes distorts our character, demolishes our character. At the end, the poet is also, he is beseeching to his God to save him from the social stigma. He is very much worried about this social stigma. He wants his character to be, safe. He do not want to indulge in infirmity. He do not want to indulge in any sort of doubt, and he do not want his life to be full of commotion, perplexity. No, he urges his God to make his life which is balanced, not turbulent, because he seems to be afraid of this turbulent life, imbalanced life. He is asking for the balanced life, and he is asking for the positive virtues, and he is asking for the positive qualities, so that he may lead the other peoples on the right track. So this is all the poet is requesting to his God, because he wants to help the other people, because he wants to create the philanthropy, because he wants to create the philanthropist character among his people, and in this way he wants to create a social order, a social respect for dignity, respect for one another. That's all.